Hey, we're on YouTube. It's your boy B2J135 coming back again with another Pokemon Black. Oh, excuse me, X and Y Wi-Fi level. I almost said Black 2Y2 again. But yes, we got another for you guys, and this is actually not a a friend battle or anything like that. This is actually, as you can see, this is from the battle spot rating battle, and there's two differences when you go into the battle spot, which is basically like the Wi-Fi, random Wi-Fi on Black and White, Black 2Y2. You actually have the option of going into free battle, which you can actually run into Ubers quite a lot, or you can go into rating battle, which is basically no Ubers, except for the Ubers that, you know, if we're going by Smogon rules, you still run into stuff like Blaziken, Mega Mom, plenty of Mega Moms, stuff like that, Mega Gengar. Those are, you know, because that's Smogon, those aren't redeemed by Nintendo. They're like, oh, these aren't Uber tier, we can use them in whatever we want, because they are easily taken out. And this is one of the reasons why I choose to use whatever I want and not always go by Smogon's rules. So in this case, this is a random battle, and I get a chance to actually use a couple of things I want to use anyway. But this being a triple battle, I don't have to worry about a whole lot, because I'm going off with my new weather team. Yes, that's right. It's Ninetales. I've just put Goodra in there as just to see how it would work, because it does have Fire Blast and Thunderbolt, and I think it will work pretty well with the team. But this Ninetales I designed specifically for triples and doubles. It has the Heat Rock, and it's got plenty of HP and defense investment. Klefki is basically just there to, you know, set up light screens and reflects and safeguards, and that's all it really does. I was like, okay, I can either give it Swagger or I can give it Dazzling Gleam. I didn't want it to have, you know, the Taunt Syndrome, so I did decide to give it Dazzling Gleam, because I would mainly use this team for doubles and triples. Now, my opponent, whoever this person is from the random rating battle, is going to go for the Mega Mom instead of like Mega Gengar, which I actually think was a better choice, Mega Gengar, but whatever, to each own. And then he goes for the Fake Out on Klefki. He goes for the Sludge Bomb on the Ninetales from his Gengar, and Toxic from his Gliscor onto my Goodra, which actually does kind of suck, but Goodra's not going to actually live that long either, as you can see. I'm just going to go ahead and roar out the Gliscor so he can't Toxic anything else, because I want Klefki to go ahead and set up the rest of the light screen and the reflect, and then I'll go ahead and set up Safeguard. But I did not predict the roar actually randomized, and the RNG gave me the freaking Tyranitar coming in, and I'm like, no! Now I gotta switch out. Now I've got to switch out Ninetales to bring the sun back in, because sun is very important. It's how my team works. I need the sunlight to boost all my moves, because otherwise Ninetales doesn't have a lot of a special attack investment. It's more into HP and defenses, so it can stay alive and keep the sun going. But because of the sun, it boosts its fire moves. See how everything works? Because the sun boosts its moves, it gets to, you know, do more damage than it normally would. But being that I made a mistake, and I didn't make a mistake. RNG freaking derped on me and gave me the Tyranitar. I have to switch out and bring in Trevenant, which is something that can live and work with this weather, because it's got Rest and it's got the Lumberry, and I didn't want to bring in Typhlosion anyway, so I thought Trevenant was a better choice anyway. And because of, you know, the Garchomp being out and Tyranitar being out, Woodhammer would do a lot of damage to either one of those, and I actually forgot to change that to Horn Leech. I need to do that now, as a matter of fact. I'm probably going to do that in just a second and change it to Horn Leech, because I personally think Horn Leech is a better move, because it's recovery, even though it does have rest, but if you need recovery like right then and there, you have it. So as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and set up the light screen, and now I'm just going to go ahead and set up the I'm just going to do the Dazzling Gleams as I switched out Goodra, so that I can actually keep Trevenant in, because Goodra basically was done at this point anyway. All it could do now was, like, it's so slow though, because Garchomp, both of those guys will actually outspeed us, and Garchomp's like, I'm definitely going for that Goodra. I need that Goodra out of here, because he knows Goodra's a threat, so he's going to go take out Goodra anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and get a chance to bring Ninetales in, and now I can start going ham now. Finally, I got the sun back. Look at that beautiful sunlight. It's gorgeous. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go, like I said, Dazzling Gleam. He's going to go for Sucker Punch. Actually, no, I don't go for Dazzling Gleam. I go for Safe. Do I go for Safeguard? No, I went for Light Screen, and then I went for Will-O-Wisp on Ninetales on the Kangaskhan. That's what it was, yeah. And then by doing that, he could get the Sucker Punch on either or. And anyway, I would love the Sucker Punch because of the Reflect and like the high defenses. Now he's just going to go for the Dragon Claw on Trevenant here. It's actually going to do a really decent amount of damage, and it got me thinking, is this thing banded? Because this Trevenant actually has a lot of defenses. I don't know. It probably is banded because Garchomp should have went first if that was the case before Ninetales. So I'm pretty sure it is banded or something like that. And now he's just going to go for the Crunch. Of course, that's going to do enough. Even with the Reflect up, it's still not going to be able to limit it. I mean, it is Tyranitar. We're talking about Stab and all that good mess, and that the Wood Hammer recoil. So I did enough damage to that Garchomp though. So now I can go ahead and bring in Typhlosion here. Now, if you guys remember me back in the day, Typhlosion doubles. This is all it needed to do. This right here. Eruption. Look how much damage that did to Tyranitar. Look how much. Just because of the sunlight is out and, you know, Stab and maximum HP, this move is so powerful in the sun, man. It's like, it literally is like the best option. And I love using Tyranitar in the sun. It's just so powerful. It's ridiculous. There's probably a different alternative to like Eruption, like Lava Plume, that also works too, but Eruption is just so OP and it's so good, especially when it's in the middle. You can almost take down 3 Pokemon. If they don't resist it, it's going to die, especially in the sun. But now I'm just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam because, you know, Dazzling Gleam hits 2 opponents, and Tyranitar as being Dark type is weak to that. I honestly wasn't sure Typhlosion would be able to live that Stone Edge even without the crit. He might have been in the yellow or maybe it'd been the red, but I was like, you know what, let me just stay in ahead and can't really do much here. So I'd let it take it out with the Stone Edge. And now I'm going to bring in Charizard, which of course is, yes, Mega Charizard. Why? Because, you know, Sun, if I lose Ninetales, I'll have a backup of Sun. This guy right here, though, in the sun, oh man, he does damage. He does damage. That's why he's probably still OU. But I don't know why they went for Protect. Honestly, don't know, because maybe he didn't know I have the Heat Rock, or maybe he didn't know that what do you call it? He doesn't know what the turn for Sun is. I think, honestly, this is either the 3rd or 4th turn, but now I'm just going to go ahead and go with Klefki and get him to do the Safeguard because Gliscor is out now, and I don't want anything to get toxic. So this is why Klefki is really, really good in triples and doubles. I mean, it just stays there and sets up, and if nothing has Taunt, you can set up for days. It's just really good. And then, you know, just Dazzling Gleam, just go for the residual damage and everything. It's a really good Pokemon. Now, because I saw how much that Play Rough did, and I got the high HP and the Reflect is up, I was thinking maybe I should just go for Baby Doll Eyes, reduce its attack, and it didn't help. Because even with the sun out, it's still a Zoom Arrow. I tried my best. Maybe if I had like plus -2 on it, but that's not how Baby Dolls work. Baby Doll Eyes works. So, hey, it's alright. Now, I'm going to go for the Heat Wave here. Surprisingly, I don't take out the Gliscor and max damage. I honestly thought it would do a little more than that, but that's fine. I took out the Tyranitar. He goes for the knockoff because he can't really do anything else except knock off Earthquake, probably like Ice Fang or whatever he has. But because because the Safeguard is up, he can't Toxic. So he's just going to Protect, knock off. He probably has Earthquake or something. I'm going to go for the Air Slash. Yes, even though I'm all the way on the left side, air attacks will activate anywhere on the screen. So you can always be all the way on the left side. You don't have to move into the middle to hit a Zoom Arrow as long as you have a flying type attack. All flying type attacks that attack can hit adjacent on foes on the left side, all the way on the left. It's pretty cool. I'm actually glad they did that because it would have been like really situational otherwise. But that's going to be it. I'm just going to go for the Solar Beam, and that is going to be the game. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good match for my first test of my Sun team for triple and double battles. So you guys tell me what you think about that battle. I hope you enjoyed it. Not much else to say. I just hope you guys enjoyed the battle. There's going to be more stuff to come. I gotta just a little quick update on what's going on in my life right now. I am looking for work, looking for a job so I can actually start streaming again, because I want to get a new computer before I start streaming again. And once I get a new computer, I'll have everything built up, everything be fresh, everything will be ready, everything be super speedy, fast. I want like a super duper computer that like I can at least under $500 be able to play next gen games, well, next gen PC games, as well as doing multiple things like the Sony Vegas, making my videos and streaming as well. And I just want a really good computer that'll be able to do everything. So that's what I'm saving up for. I'm looking for a job, and I'm starting to I'm waiting for my income tax as well. That's probably what I'm gonna do for the computer. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos, Wi-Fi battles, let's plays, all that good jazz. And that's it. I have nothing else to say. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. I would love reading you guys' comment, and tune in. I will see you guys later. B2J135 signing out. Deuces.